Up the slack.
Should we go pick her up?
Nah, she's good. Should we?
She's gonna see that we didn't pick her up. I was for picking you up, April.
What's your questions?
What's your name, major, and classification?
Name, major, classification. Edward Torres.
Oh, you got
Major
it.
psychology and senior. Yeah.
You sure?
Baby, you got me like ooh. You love when I fall apart, so you can put me together and throw me against the wall, baby.
What is your job title and responsibilities?
I'm Merit Badge University Coordinator, so that means I am the one in charge of putting on, well, me and my committee, of putting on Merit Badge University, which is an event we put on in the spring, but we start planning for it in the fall, and it's just where we bring Boy Scouts from all across Texas, basically, and we give them the chance to like learn or earn badges, up to 4 badges, depending on their classes or whatever. And they get to learn in a college campus taught by like either professors or professionals in that field of study that they're learning.
Can I get 10 nuggets, please? Just the nuggets.
Okay, you can
My eyes on you. You're everything that I see. I want your high love and emotion endlessly.
Why did you choose this job?
You know, this is one of those things where it doesn't. You don't choose it. It chooses you. And when you're one of the only ones that applies for it, you kind of just it lands on your lap. I've been involved with Merit Badge University since like I joined APO, and like I've like slowly like built up. Like at first I was just a volunteer, and then like I was on the committee, and then I wanted to run it. Yeah, so I just decided to apply for it because I really enjoy it. Like it's a lot of work, but it's worth it at the end. Kind of. Me, just stop loving me. Oh, and babe, I'm just fine with fire. Just to get close to you, to burn someday. And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. My sweet love.
Time commitment, like hours per week.
You know, it starts early. Really, my plan was to like start since summer, but then I felt like I didn't want to do that to my committee. But I slowly started doing it, and then school started. And say for like my position alone per week, besides the like 1 hour that we have scheduled for meetings like twice a week, I would say like around 10 hours per week. You know it. You act so different around me. 'Cause you're a good girl and you know it. I know exactly who you could be.
Is anyone working under you?
Yeah, I have like a whole committee. I have 2 people for registration, which that's like a whole different job description alone. Like I have someone that's in charge of all external volunteers, which are like the professors and professionals that we bring, and they have an assistant. I have an internal volunteer, which they handle like the volunteers of APO and anyone else that we were to get if we get anyone. They have an assistant. I have a communication chair, which they're the ones that send out the mass emails, design the t-shirts and all that. And then I have one currently as my logistics chair, which they're the ones that like look for donations and buy the materials the day of, for the day of and all that. And then I have a coordinator assistant, which is a new position, which they're like my right hand. And kind of like that position was made to like groom someone to run MBU for the following years. So, I think there's something, baby.
Okay. Why did you join APO in the first place?
Ooh,
We
can I
all
get a
pledged
pass?
together.
We did. We were all Heismeyers. So I had a friend from high school. She graduated like a year earlier than me. And then I just had breakfast with her one day. It was like the second week of school. And she told me about it. She's like, it's a good organization, like a lot of service. I was like, all right, I'll check it out. So I went to the informational, and it was Jonathan and Dee. And I was like, like it was a lot of inside jokes. Still cringy as it is now. Nothing has changed. But then they're like, come Sunday, like if you want more information, like
Oh, that's how they
so you can meet more like people of the
That
chapter
fake
and like
out.
talk
They
to
tell you it's
Yeah.
informational, and then you join.
So they're like,
the
it's more information on
community.
Sunday, more than like we showed. So I was like, okay, I'll go check it out Sunday. And it was the first Sunday too, so it was like empty. So I was like, okay.
Embarrassing.
And so I walked into the regular lobby. Nothing has changed. Up to the lobby, they gave me the folder, and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna take you upstairs." I show up, everyone's clapping, and I'm in. But I guess the reason I stayed was like the friendships, and there was a lot of service too. So it just kept me grounded. I don't know.
Are you doing some of the parts?
I don't know how to do this in part.
The guy and the girl.
Every now and then
You got the guy. Did you get that?
I guess.
never coming round.
You're right. Every now.
and then
No, it's all same. Yeah, it's too hard for you.
What are the requirements to run for your position?
Honestly, okay. So for my position, it's an appointed position. So you have to apply and not actually run for it like as an elected position where you like do a PowerPoint. So it's an application, you fill it out, and I read it, and like by the bylaws I'm supposed to read it, youth services, and then I think the main BPS, and I think the advisor is supposed to like also approve. But usually like it's always just been like the past MBU that like gives it down.
Yeah.
As far as like how long you have to be here, I don't think there's anything on it about that. But I feel like you should have like some volunteer experience with MBU if you're gonna run for it.
For sure.
Or apply for it. Yeah.
It's not an easy position.
It's not. I mean, that week coming up to MBU is hell. The night before MBU is hell.
I've never been on the committee, but
The day
it was
of
like
MBU
a-
is hell. That's like a good like
If
whole
you
week that you don't sleep. So yeah,
Run for MBU.
apply for it.
It's honestly great.
Yeah, it really is. Like the day of, like when you see all those Boy Scouts coming in with their uniforms, the parents make it worth it because they say thank you. Except you get like
Except
some
the ones
bad.
that yell?
Yeah, the ones that yell.
Every now and then I fall apart.
Turn around, right on.
Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. And you'll only be making it right.
Oh no.
I have one final question for you, Edward.
Okay. Oh, what's this?
If both of your MBU registration co-chairs were in a burning building and you can only save one, who do you save? It's Brie and Amanda.
This is hard because they both do a lot of work. But honestly,
Brie.
I wouldn't
I would-
choose. I was registration chair last year, so I would just let them burn. I'll do it by myself. Not gonna choose. Marissa, are you looking to step up in a new position?
Endlessly, I can't get over you.